Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Reaper's Review. Today I'm going to review Inside Out. This is definitely another staple into Disney and Pixar's animation, well, CGI animated world. Definitely another great movie for the family. Wait. This is definitely different from most Disney movies. You know how most Disney movies start off on a sad note? This one starts on a happy note. It opens up on a happy note. Yes. But wait. Let's go back. The animated short Lava. That was actually a pretty cool animated short. It was a cute little film that they had at the beginning. So if you guys are gonna go to the movie and see this, definitely make it there in time before the credits finish, so you can check out that little animated short, which was pretty cool. I loved what they did. It was a really cool little film. Let's get back into the movie review. All right, so starts off really nice, and I love how they did the movie from your emotional perspective. And it was actually pretty cool. You get to see on the outside, but get to see how they they did the whole, how it would look like from your emotional point of view, how it could be done. And it's pretty awesome how they show the mom and dad, how their emotions, how they all look. Each one is dressed and looks differently, and it's pretty cool how it's all done. Now, the difference and with which each person, the way that how it looks inside their head. Oh my God. It's kind of weird. So it's definitely weird. So your personality and all that, it's going to look differently in each person's head, which is pretty cool, which is pretty awesome as well, because nobody's the same, everybody's different. So that was pretty awesome. Now you have the voice of Sadness, which is voiced by Phyllis, who is known as Phyllis from The Office. Yep. And you have, Disgust, voiced by Mindy Kaling, known as Kelly from The Office. What? That's two. Yeah, and Amy Poehler is playing Joy! And yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So, in a nutshell, this movie is about how I took it is the loss of childhood innocence, basically. She's basically 12 years old, she's gonna be turning 13, right? But she's moved from her hometown, moved to a new city, San Francisco, and everything's changing about her. And Joy's trying to keep her happy, like, oh no, it's gonna be fine, keep doing everything going. Sadness comes along and touches one of the memories, and it starts to turn blue, and it turns that happy memory into a sad memory, which is kind of messed up. And there's no way to reverse that. And she's trying to test something else. All hell breaks loose, and basically all that's left is anger, disgust, and fear. That's all that's left. All of our emotions that's left behind to control her, and basically. And some hilarity ensues with some of the stuff that since it was just them, they had to deal with. Joy got to learn about Sadness a little bit more, and learn where the hell she fits in with the whole emotional spectrum of who Riley is, the little girl, and why is she even there. And yeah, it's definitely, the whole movie is pretty, from then on, when she moves, when you get inside her head, it's really sad. And for you parents out there, I hear a lot of parents are definitely going to feel this more emotionally than the kids would, because kids are not going to really understand it. But parents are definitely going to understand it. Kids grow up really fast, and it's like, they're adults already, and it's like, wow, we don't have that much time. This movie's going to remind them of that, and it's going to be like, and you're going to look at your kid, oh my God, I don't have that much time with them. That's what's definitely going to remind you of. It's definitely going to play on that emotional heartstrings even more for you adults who have kids. So be warned, bring a tissue, because you're going to need it. And for all you people out there who's still a kid at heart, like me, will definitely be like fighting back the tears, because you sit back there like, oh, that sucks, that's so sad. Because she has Family Island, Friendship Island, Goofy Island. I forgot what the other islands were. Basically, each one that basically, like the goofy part of you, the family oriented part of you, stuff with all your friends and stuff like that. It's all the cool stuff that that makes you who you are. And each time that something bad happens, the islands start disappearing. Goofball Island just crumbled and disappeared, like. And you're sitting there like, damn, that's kind of sad, because it's true. Because when you're a kid, you transition to adulthood, a lot of stuff of who you were as a kid slowly starts to disappear, and not all of us still hold on to that goofiness that we had. We change a bit, and we lose a lot of stuff that we had. And it definitely, that's how I took it. It's the loss of childhood innocence. That's how I took this movie, from that point of view. Because friendship, when you lose friends, things just fall apart. Yeah, you may get new friends, but it does suck. Things change you. Moving and stuff like that changes you. Divorce definitely changes you. That, I mean, if this movie had a part where her parents divorced, Family Island would have disappeared real quick. I mean, in a heartbeat. But it didn't. But, stuff like that. Then you get to see, Riley's imaginary friend inside her brain just, floating around. She doesn't remember who he is anymore. And they show a part of the brain where it's called memory dump. Basically, where they take the memories that they don't use anymore, they throw them in the thing and it just gets erased. And that was the saddest one of them all. That right there, you're just like, damn. Because, there's some things that you don't remember anymore. That's where it went. And, a lot of people are like, oh, that sucks. And it also explains, they also have a part where it explains why you had that stupid song get stuck in your head. This was the funniest part of the movie that had me dying every single time it happened. They have these things that are basically memory. People are in control of memory. Like, so it's basically each memory is contained in on shelves, and they're brightly lit colored balls. And some of the dark ones are basically memories that are fading, and they're like, dump it. They have this one stupid memory that's brightly lit. And these guys are like, oh, what is that? Oh yeah, remember this? It's a stupid theme song to a stupid bubblegum commercial. And they're like, oh yeah, this is it. And just to mess with the guys upstairs, we always throw it up there on purpose. Screw it. So they push up there, boom, it's a stupid song that gets stuck in your head. And that's, so they explain that a lot, and they show anger, disgust, and fear up there. And they're like, oh god, not this song again. It's like, yeah. I was like, when I watch it, I'm like, yeah. I've had a few songs that get stuck in my head, and you're like, god damn, why is that song stuck in my head? That explains a lot. Right? If it really worked like that, that would explain a lot. But I mean, the way they explained how they did that was pretty hilarious and beautiful. I loved how they did that. But the transition from Riley, from her, her growing up and dealing with her issues and stuff like that, and seeing her transition from a girl who had like a lot of happiness, a lot of joy in her heart, and then slowly going to sadness, and then slowly not going to anger. And basically not having any emotion at all. Basically, she was just emotionally. That was it. She was, that it was just. It was definitely a sad transition. But I loved how they did it. How they had that whole little roller coaster ride. And of course, at the end, you get that happy, Disney moment where it's all like everything's gonna be okay, and everybody inside her head is coexisting perfectly. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I give this movie 2 thumbs up. It's beautifully done. Very well done. I loved what they did. I loved anger. He was really awesome. I loved fear. Disgust was okay. They didn't really do that much with disgust. I guess there wasn't that much they could do. There's a lot more to do with joy and sadness. God damn it. Oh man, that was terrible. Soy. There's a lot going on with soy. You know soy. I know soy. That's why we command. Oh, damn it! I'm on a word jumble today, folks. That's what happens when you combine joy and sadness together. You get soy. Nasty ass soy. But yeah, they even show some of the stuff that that you're scared of, and what they do with all those memories that basically cause havoc inside your brain. They have a little thing that gets locked away. But yeah, all in all, I gotta say I give this movie 2 thumbs up. Saw it in 3D, XD. Definitely an amazing experience. If you have not seen it, definitely take your kids to go see this. If your kids are old enough to see it in 3D, definitely take them to see it in 3D. Kids, I don't know what the age limit is for kids to see movies in 3D because they're eye development, people. If you have kids that are under a certain age, check with the eye doctor to see if it's okay to see a movie in 3D because of the eye development and you don't want to screw up their vision. So definitely check that out. If they're, I think under 2 for sure, you shouldn't take them to see it in 3D. 4 or 5, I don't know what the age limit is, but definitely check with your doctor to see how old is old enough for them to see it in 3D, because you want your child to have a beautiful smile and a beautiful face. You don't want to cover up their face with glasses or have them wear contacts. Help protect their eyes and protect your future with all that. Do that for your kids and for yourselves. All right, guys, I'm Grim Reaper. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you guys thought of it below. I'll read those comments for sure. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.